welcome everyone to the SERL Domino's Pizza Truck Series Season 1 Race 4 at Auto Club. So what are we going to expect for this race right here? We're going to expect very wide racing here, some possible big crashes, and we're also going to expect possibly see a lot of tire wear, because in test sessions we saw quite a bit of tire failures from a bunch of drivers. We saw So expect some tire wear here. We could also possibly expect some great pit stops, maybe. That's in the possibility zones here. But now I want to talk about the point standings. And I know after this race we still have 22 races to go. So it's obviously a little too early to call this guy this guy or girl the championship favorite or whatever, or the guy or girl who could be the champion. But I think for a lot of drivers, one of their top priorities in this, because there's no chase or anything like that in these first 5-6 races right here, they're going to want to get as many points as possible. And that is what James Rodney is doing right here. He starts 6th, and he has a 13-point lead over land winner and tonight's pole winner, Charles Belding. So in 13 points, since every point is per position, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points for how early in the season it is. And in all through series, consistency is going to get you the win here. So yeah. So I think today, I'll try. I want to see if we're going to keep an eye here on some of our early championship threats here. But now let's just get a flyby right here. Everyone rolling off. And another thing to expect for is some early cautions on here. In test races, we had some early cautions on here, and a lot of multi-car crashes right here. So yeah. So I would be concerned here for drivers that are starting in the back of the pack. As we look here to the qualifying right here. So here's where everyone is starting. And William Bedford's to class. So another thing that's gonna be different is that now after cautions, I'm not going to really refer back to live leaderboard, because sometimes it's not perfect here. So instead, what I'll do is I'll just be doing this basically, and that's basically saying my driver. So here we are here. So here we are here. Yeah, and the frame rate at Auto Club is not always its best. So yeah, I'm kind of sorry for that. Here, best pace car is pulling out right here. We're gonna have Charles Belding and Jordan right here. So can Charles Belding become the first repeat winner here? He wanted to know in the Hollywood Cup Series last weekend. So let's find out right here. So here we have Anthony Martin here, and I believe that is possibly Matt Elber here, and we see Zachary Fitzwater here. Zachary Fitzwater is 4 points. No, never mind, that's not Mel, that's actually Nick Smith right here. So as leader here, I think a huge priority, or try to, is to block the field, but Charles Belding was unfortunately unable to do that here. And the trouble spot for today is turn 4. Turn 4 is going to cause a lot of calamity here. So here we are. Charles Belding, he maintains his leader here. Now I haven't really seen Highline really work to your advantage here. Oh my God, dude! We got a crash here in turn 4. There's a pretty major crash here. So major crash here, and turn 4, hard hits right there. Charles Belding leads back to the green flag right here. Big Crafton, AJ Green right there, Zachary Woodward, LJ Mills, Philip Watson, William Bedford, Jelly Bogle, Scott Dale, Justin Talampas, Arch Hossain, Sean Harpole, Garrett Sidnor, Tony Green. Yeah, so this seems to be a pretty huge multi-car pressure here. So let's go get back on board here. I saw a white car. I saw a white car get loose right there. So let's go check on it to see what happened, and then as always the helicopter gives us a review here. So he got so Elliot Vogel here got some help right here, and he was running 5th. So then he goes hard into the wall right there at 120 miles per hour. Collects a big craft right here, and it looks like that it was going to be just fine here. So Elliot Vogel here, he gets away just fine right here. But then, no, wait a second here. It looks like Elliot Vogel is going to come down the sticker here, and then that's where Zachary Woodward, gets his damage right here. So, and then that's where we see Garrett Sidnor, AJ Green, William Bedford and Philip Watson. That's what they get their shares of the danger here. And now let's go behind them, because Scott Dale actually had a pretty hard crash here. So let's go check on to see what happened from his perspective here. Things got really worse for Big Crowder here, but as Scott Dale here hits him really hard here in the front, at least it wasn't like right in the door here. So Scott Dale here got hit pretty hard. And we're actually going to go like on board Scott Dale here to just to let the audience just to let the audience like feel how hard of an impact was. So let's go on board Scott Dale. Scott Dale was in the very back of the pack right here. He might have been in like last place. So let's just go on board him. At least 120 miles per hour here. Now let's go on board someone else. But if I don't go on board someone else here, we're gonna show you pit stops or maybe the green flag. Sean Harpole came really close. Like came like super close to pain like Zachary Woodward, I believe. Yeah, and then we see like Kalani like right here, and the spin. Yeah, so very close to Connor there, so great job for Sean Harpole. Now let's go back to pit stops, or maybe the green flag. We lost Elliot Vogel, Biff Crafton, and Scott Dale. So Elliot Vogel right here, he basically went from 5th to be in the garage right here. And let's just, I'm just going to go through all these here. So fire here driver right here. So Charles Bowen here, he's gonna keep his lead right over here. So I actually thought that they're going. I actually thought that they were actually going to make pit stops here, but I guess we'll see at the next time here. But in test races, we did see some green flag pit stops here, and we have yet to see green flag pit stops in the SERL. So here we are, green flag. Could we see green flag? Are we going to see any more cautions? If we do see more cautions, how big are they going to be? Let's find out right here. So Charles Bowen here. So this is a hell cam because James Rodney here at 17 isn't like the middle of the pack. But whoa, Charles Bowen, hard into the outside wall here. Obviously, he went way too high right here. So that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt Charles Bowen a lot here. Well, let's go on board here because now all of a sudden the field is gonna get jumbled right here. Wow. Well, watch out, Daniel Boy also here. So here we go. Go here. So we keep it safe right here. Oh, maybe not. Sean Harwell there. Sean Harwell came pretty close right there. Here, but now all of a sudden here we have Nick's over here, and now Corey Kozlowski hits the wall now. So this is not. So we're in like the middle of the pack right here. This is like not good. Good if you're in the middle of the pack right here. There we see Adrian Felix right here. Brendan Reed, a whole bunch of drivers here getting something. I say here, oh my God, Anthony Martin, Brendan Reed, and Daniel Boyce here hit the wall. Well, very hard here, but who knows? We may not be done working here. Charles Belding, Kyle Thomas. Watch out. These cars right here are all over the place. Here, it looks like Jim Kelly right here. So Jim Kelly led that lap right here. So Charles Belding, Nick Smith, and Jim Kelly are the people here. And Jim Kelly was last week's winner at Hill, and improved to be a really good driver here at the road courses. We got Anthony Martin here, Daniel Boyles, AJ Green, Diego Stevenson, Arch Hossain, William Bedford, and possibly more drivers here. So let's go check on and see. So we saw him get spun around here. So let's go check to see what happened. A attempt of going for a wide really did not work because Anthony Martin here and Daniel Boyles just like squeezed each other up here, and then at the same time they also collected Zachary Fitz right here, and then we see Diego Stevenson here just go hard into the wall, as well as Harsh Hossain here. So we're going to go. So this crash was actually a lot more violent than what I might have thought here. So let's go on board another angle here to see the real violence. I think this will be a good view here. So let's just Diego Stevenson here hits the wall here, and then he comes back and check. Arch Hossain here, Daniel Boyles here. Oh, and Diego Stevenson here actually goes on his lid from contact from Philip Watson, and then actually goes back on wheels right here, and then AJ Green here. You saw it here at the very end that he collected Arch Hossain, and that seems to be here of everyone who was involved here. So let's see if we can possibly go on over cameras, but if not, we'll take you back to the green flag. On board, Diego Stevenson. So he just kind of got stuck up there on the high side. Anyway, so let's go on with someone else, but if not, we're going to take it back to the green flag. After that incident, we lost Daniel Boyles, Diego Stevenson, Arch Hossain, Philip Watson, and AJ Green, all in the process. Now, very quickly here, I'm just going to go, just like finding for your driver. So pretty major shakeups right here in the running order, and now we have new front runners right here, ready to take the green flag right here, as we're almost halfway. We're approaching halfway right here. So Jim Kelly and Nick Smith right here. Two new front runners are going to take the green flag right here. Jim Kelly, he jumps out of line. He's going to try to take this lead away, but I don't know if it's going to work. It doesn't look like it, no. But now we have here Kendall Garn here, and now I have James Rodney over here, and this is what James Rodney needs to do. He needs to try to keep the leader here, but it's not going to happen because he crashes right here into the wall. So a lot more driving here today's race, and it looks like we got Justin Talamas right here in the back right here spinning. Yes, so Justin Talamas right here. Yeah, so I was right. Justin Talamas right here, but we may not be done wrecking yet, as we are insanely fire right here. We have Jordan Newman here, Nick Smith up in the wall. It looks like that. Oh, are we gonna crash? We're not gonna crash, I don't think. So we did not crash. We actually made it through here. We all made it through here unscathed. But we now have our third caution of the day. And here's the leader now. So now we get Kendall Gardiner as the leader right now. So let's go back and check on what happened to Justin Talamas. Justin Talamas and Tony Green might want to talk right here, because that's what happened right here. Tony Green here, he got underneath Justin Talamas, and maybe Tony Green thought he was clear, and thought that he could like slide it, but no. And that's pretty much what happened to Justin Talamas, just like a simple spin. And now let's see here if these drivers have the pit. Kendall Garner is in the leader now, followed by Matt L, Connor Breeden, Jim Cacknell, Aiden Saunders, Brenda Reed, Adrian Felix, Kyle Thomas, Jordan Newman, Kenny Hamlin, Matthew Hotchkiss, Riley White, Andrew Brandt, Sean Harple, Tony Green, Jim Kelly, Nick Smith, Charles Beldney, James Rodney, Zachary Fitzwater, Eric Almerhart, Zachary Woodward, LJ Mills, Garrett Sindor, Willie Bedford, Carter Kozlowski, Anthony Martin, and Justin Talamas here. So 28 cars on the lead lap right here, and it looks like most likely we're definitely going to have a new winner right here, because Jim Kelly, Charles Beldney are way back. Daniel Boyles got involved in a crash on the second caution, so and he's out of the race. So it looks like that we're definitely going to have a winner today. So here we are here. So we got 8 more laps to go. laps 17 and 25 here. Kendall Garner here leads into the green flag right here. And here comes Connor Reardon here. Connor Reardon, we haven't really, the SERL hasn't really talked too much about him. And tonight we've seen a lot of overdriving corners right here. We've seen a lot of like overdriving corners right here as Matt L just like did that. So are we gonna see this? So the question is, are we gonna see this in the Hot Wheels Cup series? Because and the reason why I'm not saying the American Ethanol Series is because the American Ethanol Series they go to Ricky. So the Conver here it hits the ball pretty hard right here, and it looks like that we're going to get full out caution maybe. No caution. So I believe that's our first full lap here without caution here. And we still have a pretty smart field here, as we see Matt Hodgkiss and Brandon Rigo go up against the wall here. The more these cars keep hitting the wall here, the more likely we are of having a caution here. So let's just go back here in the middle of the pack here. But first of all, I need to check who is the leader. Ian Saunders. And Adrian Cook's here, and we got Kyle Thomas, Kenny Hamlin, and Riley White. So here we are here, and it looks like that. Oh my God! There's James Rodney and Charles Belling right here. So these cars are all over the place right here, and I think it's making everyone a little bit nervous here. So Ian Saunders, he led that lap. Kyle Thomas, looks again like Kyle Thomas right here is going to take that lead. Is he going to do it? Not this time. He may be able to do it here in turn 4. So it looks like at this check right here. As we're going in the back of the field here. So it looks like at this check right here, both the top and the bottom lane seem to work out. But in the top lane does seem to be fast. But the problem with the high lane is that if you get too high or overdrive entering the corner, you're obviously going to hit the wall here. It looks like right here, Ian Saunders leads that lap here, but can Kyle Thomas take the lead here? As we're still under the green flag, and I believe at this point, if we get a caution like right now, I think we're going to have at least like 1 or 2 more laps to go here. But here. So still under caution right here. So we got Brink Bell here, after the leader here. Do we have Gabals here? We have Charles Belling here. Charles Belling is trying to get back into his car here, but hitting that wall really cost him a lot. So is Kyle Thomas going to do it this time right here? So as we go on board TV2. So now everyone finally seems to be calming down now. Let's just go on with this pit lane here and show us a flyby. Let's actually just go on board with Kyle Thomas from here. He hits about 162 miles entering the corner. So here we go here. So Kyle Thomas right here is leading, and then Ian Saunders right here, Adrian Felix right here, Matthew Hodgkiss, and Kenny Hamlin here. So the top like 5 cars right here have snipped the whole way here. Then we got Riley White in the 6, Jim Cagnell and Sean Buckley over there, and we got Charles Belling up here. So Charles Belling is obviously making him spots. And here's that car on the apron. Eric Almenhart. So Eric Almenhart is returning to the racetrack here. My best suggestion is that he had to come down under repair over here. So Matthew Hodgkiss right here. He just moved into the 3rd spot right here, and then we got Val between Kenny Hamlin and Adrian Felix right here. They're getting pretty close to each other, but everyone seems to be leaving each other some room here. It is Matthew Hodgkiss. Matthew Hodgkiss is coming down the pit road here. So I don't know if that's because of like damage, but it seems to be. As Kyle Thomas is apparently slowing down for no reason here. So now, yeah, so it looks like that Yes, looks like we're having a green flag pit stops here so late in the race. Ooh, this is getting interesting. So the question is, when will Ian Saunders come down pit road for here, or will he not? This is gonna be interesting here. But as he seems to be slowing down, here, so it looks like he's gonna come down pit road like this time right here if he's capable of getting to the bottom, maybe. So it's just gonna chop out here. Oh my god, we actually have a caution here. Oh my god, this could be about here for the lead. Right here. Oh my god, Adrian Felix right here and Kenny Hamlin. Who's gonna win the battle of the back? The winner is Adrian Felix right here. So the question is he going to have to come down pit road right here? So what happened? We cannot really seem to tell right here what was, but if Adrian Felix won this race, him and Kenny Hamlin, it was 37 thousandths of a second. That was the margin right here. But that's just going down here. They're waiting for the pace car to catch up. And we're gonna keep things live. And we're gonna keep things live right here. So yeah, so Adrian Felix right here so Adrian Felix is possibly your winner here. But the question is, if these drivers come down pit road, which doesn't look like they are right now, well, Hamlin's all these drivers coming down pit road. It looks like that they are. So Kenny Hamlin comes down pit road along with Riley White right here, but Adrian Felix right here is staying out. So Kenny Hamlin couldn't make it. So we'll just see what happens right here. But we're gonna keep it, but we're gonna keep it live right here. Adrian Felix is probably feeling really nervous right here. He just has to hope. He just has to hope that the fuel mileage holds off right here. And if Adrian Felix won, Ian Saunders would finish second, then Kyle Thomas, Matthew Cochino, and then Jim Cagnell, and then Luna. Okay, so the question is right here. So if these drivers are here, dug down, close to the apron here, we could possibly have a new winner here. So we'll just have to see. Are they gonna make it, or are they not? This time, I actually remembered the time we were here. But it looks like that the fuel mileage is gonna hold off right here, and Adrian Felix right here is going to come down here, and Adrian Felix right here will win season 1, race 4 at under the lights. And even though some of this is not in order, we're just going to have to live right here. Live with it. So let's go see what happened right here. So let's go check on to see what happened. He was running in 9th place right here. So Jordan Newman right here. Looks like Jordan Newman right here, and then the 9th here, Nick Smith right here. So Jordan Newman here, he just kind of came down. Well, actually, Nick Smith he just carried 2 minutes right here and got into Jordan right here. And then both drivers go actually take pretty decent looks right there into the outside wall. So that is overall the caution right there, and then that is what eventually made the race. And caution right there, and Adrian Felix won the race. So now let's take a look here at our finishing order. Here here is the finishing order. Here's 8. So Adrian Felix, Aiden Saunders, Kyle Thomas, Matthew Hodgkins, and Jim Cagney here. That's your top 5. Then Anthony Martin, and then Anthony Martin right there, who was actually involved in that crash here, as one car is strangely pulling back onto the racetrack here. Who's that? Jordan Newman, I believe. And then Charles Biller here, so he rebounded. I don't think it was a finish that Charles Blunt exactly wanted since he led laps, and etc. So obviously not the run that Charles Blunt really wanted. William Bedford, Elgin Mills, Sean Harbour there, so there's your top 10. And there's Jim Kelly, last and spinner, a decent top 15. And then here's everyone else here. And then pretty much for the first time right here, we have cars lap spinner here. Carter Kozlowski, Eric Almerhart, Matt L, and Brenda Reed. So 28 cars finished. 28 cars finished the race, but only 24 cars. Only 24 cars. Were able to play here. So yeah. So there's watch. Okay, yeah. So there's that. So Scotty L finishes a dead last position there, but the one celebrating victory lane is Adrian Felix. So congratulations to him, and we'll see you. And tomorrow we'll see the American Ethanol Series go to Ricky, and then the day after that, the Hot Wheels Cup Series come back to Auto Club, but it'll be under the day conditions. So we'll just have to see how different daytime is compared to nighttime here. But congrats to Adrian Felix here. Now time for the closing music.